Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Chris Stratton, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Sharp ground ball to third. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Here's Rougned Odor now. The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goodwin's in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. La Stella is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Kiner Falefa corrals it, but no chance to recover. Trout is on at first after the strikeout. Digging in, Justin Bour. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 2 balls and a strike to Bour. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 3-1. Popped high in the air. Cabrera is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Popped him up. Cozart has a play. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that one just missed outside. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Albert now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Miller, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And there's one down now.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count offering on its way. Pops this one up. Falefa shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting seventh,
Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. The 2-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Odor has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top of the third. Up next for the Rangers, Logan Forsythe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Fletcher on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. Career line against Shelby Miller, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Tommy La Stella. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrelton Simmons. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
La Stella at third, Trout on second, Simmons at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a second run is across. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double. The runner from first crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Pitch popped up. Kiner Falefa is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. Angels are out in front, 4-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Rougned Odor now. The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Line to the right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Elvis Andrus goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Now in the box, David Fletcher. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Struck him out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy La Stella. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fletcher is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2. That's foul.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Popped him up. Falefa over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Singled homer run in his last time up. Now Miller on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 4-0. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Rougned Odor. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Choo, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 full count. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that...
Hot shot to first base, and a great play to end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 20.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready once again, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. Lucroy rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Ready for another shot now, Tommy La Stella. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Line drive to center field. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 5 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazzara. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, Third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Albert now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. On the move is DeShields. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's down to third. Cozart is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The catcher, number 20.
So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Up high, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 1-1. Soft liner towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in now, Nomar Mazara. He went down on strikes last time up. 2-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-0, the final shutout score today. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Stratton is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.